monitor the camera. Okay, so this is episode 1 of our podcast. We don't have a name for the podcast yet because we don't really have a name yet. But this is episode 1 of our podcast. We have, I think Helix is it. I've got the green. Nolan's got the white. So Helix, if you're saying this,
probably not.
If you want to
somehow
sponsor, affiliate something, also, Jonathan, the owner of the Sanctuary Gym, you can get at us too with a little sponsor or something. We'll rep it every podcast. But yeah, we have some topics we're going to talk about, and we're eating sour strips.
What you got?
I got wild cherry.
Cotton candy. I've never had these yet.
Yeah, me either. I had one when we went to Alphaland. I had the blue raspberry ones, I think. When we were at Alphaland. Yeah. So fuck. How do we start this?
I don't know. Read off the first topic.
They went away. I forgot. It's 24 hours.
So you don't even know?
A lot of them were just like, how do we start and stuff like that. Okay, well, I had on my Instagram story some questions that we were going to talk about and topics, but I forgot that it was 24 hours. So I don't have the questions on there anymore. But I do remember one of the questions. It was from my cousin, actually. Super Bowl predictions. Super Bowl is this Sunday. Today's Friday.
That Super Bowl party.
Yeah. Predictions, though. I got the Rams. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I got the Rams. That's really it.
Too. I haven't watched a lot of football this year.
Me either. I haven't watched too much.
All I know is the Rams are goated this year, so I got Rams.
Yeah, so and OBJ's in there.
Yeah.
I mess with OBJ like that. So
I want to get into fantasy next year.
Well, I
was gonna do it this year, and I just kind of forgot, and then I just didn't end up watching any.
I want to, but also it's like, I know it's a lot to keep up with, and I don't know that many players.
Yeah. I
do this thing. It's like a pick 'em league. You pick which team that is gonna win that week, and you can only pick the team one time, like throughout the whole season. So you pick who's gonna win. I probably got like 4 or 5 weeks in, and then because at the beginning of the season, it's like it was some like upsets basically. But, yeah, so I don't know. We'll see about next year with fantasy and with the pick 'em league and stuff like that. We'll see. Sucks because I don't have my questions no more. How about why do we start? Like everything that we have going now. Like, how did this start?
Well, I started just because you were like, hey, you want to come to the gym? I was like, why not? And then you're like, want to come tomorrow? And then I came, and then I just kept and then I started getting on TikTok, and it started like popping up workout stuff, and that's when I like started to see like the influencer side of it, because like when we started, I didn't know that was like a thing. Like I didn't know there was like a fitness
whole fitness community,
and like I slowly started like seeing videos and getting into it, and then I'd watch someone and they'd talk about someone else, and I'd go look at them, and like just started learning about all these people, and I don't know, it just got me into
That's kind of how it was for me, because I've been in and out of the gym like my whole life with sports. I've explained this before, just with sports and stuff like that. And then one day I was like, I remember I posted on my Snapchat story a year ago, like not this past New Year, but the New Year before. I said this will be my year, and I like capitalized the will. And then so I was like, what do I do to make this my year? I was like, you know what, I enjoy working out, it's fun, whatever. So I went to the gym, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna actually dedicate to this, not actually thinking that I was gonna do my plans. And then I just kind of fell in love with it. And then I asked you that one day because you said you wanted to get into working out or something, and I asked you, and then the rest was history. Then we wanted to start doing YouTube, and now podcast. Hopefully we can maybe have another channel for a podcast one day.
Yeah.
But not anytime soon, because that's more... Once we have like actual filmers and editors and stuff like that, we'll do that. And we have a proper studio. I can't say where the studio is. Actually, I think I do. I said it in the last video.
Oh.
That video's not even posted yet. By the time this is posted, that video will be posted.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, how good are these? By the way, I still can't really eat too well since my surgery, so we're gonna see how good eating this. Seven. Seven on the wild cherry.
These ones are pretty good.
Okay, you can try mine.
Those are really sour.
They are sour?
I give that like a 9. Those are good.
That's not like a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, well, those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cotton candy right there.
This one's not sour.
I thought those were more sour.
No, I like cotton candy better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's obviously better, but these ones were more sour. So I still don't have my question, which sucks. What do you have questions over there?
No.
You just looking?
Yeah.
I mean, this will probably stop right here for a second because topics.
They didn't come up with questions.
Okay, let's run like future plans. So yesterday I was looking back on like our first videos and we've made a lot of progress in everything, in just like games wise, filming wise, editing, like video wise, everything that we've done.
Wise.
And like maturity wise, everything that like where we started, like has progressed so much within just a year. Like it's been crazy. It's only been a year, and where we're at now, and technically it's still like it's still the beginning for us. Now this is what I was actually gonna title this video, like the new era for us, like because we're seniors in high school right now. It's gonna end soon. We got a few more months. 4 months. Now I just had my surgery, so once I'm fully recovered from that, that's what I'm saying. It's like chapter 2 basically. Like everything we did before was chapter 1, and we were just figuring stuff out. Now it's time to turn everything up. Like what are your plans? Like what are you thinking?
For influencing wise and like
Just like just working out wise. Like
I do want to start.
What do you want to see in the channel and like everything that we have going together? What do you want?
Well, I want to start posting stuff too. I'll probably start a TikTok. I used to have some TikTok videos.
They weren't really fitness though.
No, and I don't know. I just kind of deleted them all, and I haven't gotten into it.
And they were like mine too. They were like kind of like the corny ones.
Yeah.
But I'm about to start getting away from that because I don't like that no more. So I'm gonna start get away from all the corny stuff.
And then we also got it. I mean, we're graduating, so it's time to figure out how to make some.
Yeah, that's really it. Is that's the big thing for us right now is we don't have money. Like this is all, honestly, most of the stuff that we have is from either my mom paying for stuff or Ethan paying for stuff. Like this is Ethan's camera.
Handed down.
Yeah, or handed down. Like this is Ethan's camera. He bought that. This is technically his ring light. He bought that. This mic is his. These are all his. So everything is passed down from Ethan. A lot of stuff that we use for filming and production is.
Yeah.
But and I'm so thankful for that I have a brother that's able to do that for me.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't do this without this stuff.
Yeah, so none of this would happen without him, and also his ideas with things, and because he's been doing YouTube for a while and showing us how to do stuff too. He's played a big role that nobody sees.
Yeah.
He's like just runs everything, but from behind that nobody sees.
Yeah.
I don't know how loud this mic is.
It might be like lost in there.
But what are you thinking for money?
I'm debating also doing my personal training course. It'll probably just be a side thing for whatever job I get after I graduate. Probably just do that on the side at the start. We'll see how this thing goes, and then if I can move away from the whatever job I'm working at the time and then do this full time, then I will. But
yeah, that's kind of what I want
it's
to do.
not going to be like that at the start, of course.
No, obviously it's gonna take a few years and like learning and learning from your mistakes. A lot of it. Yeah, I actually, speaking of that, so I did my personal training. Like I signed up for the certification and everything. And my textbook came in the mail today, dude. It's thick. It's like a college. It's like a college textbook.
Get to read it.
You gonna have to get to read it too, buddy.
I'm cheating off you.
Nah. Hey, y'all did not hear that?
Hey, send me the answers, bro.
Hey, y'all hear this now. I'm not sending him answers.
It's dark in here. The sun went by the way.
Does it still look good? Even with the...
It's catching. It's catching the light from there too.
I'm just making sure like it looks fine. Okay. Aiden's behind the camera, by the way.
I got something we can talk about. This isn't really a question, but I was gonna talk about how like basically one of my goals is not that it's a bad thing, but I don't want to like my family does perfectly fine how they are. Like we have a decently nice house, you know, we all have cars, like we're good.
Yeah, like you're.
But I don't want to just be average. I don't want to be middle class. I want to be above. Like with money and just being known for something. Like I want to strive to like be on top. I don't want to just be average.
I've thought about this too. Like, yes, money wise, like I want to be rich, whatever. But that's not like what we mean by on top. Like that's not what I mean. Like that's not what I want.
Yeah.
Yes, I want money, obviously. But I feel like that's what comes with it. Like you get the fame, and you get like to be on top, all of this first, and then the money comes after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be average. Like like a 9-to-5 job, like go to college, work a 9-to-5 job. No, neither of us are going to college. We've already both told our parents, and
yeah, I want to be able to do what I love as a job. You know what I mean? Like every day is what I want to do. I don't want to have to go work someplace that like I hate being at every day. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you might have to do that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like let's say 5 years, yes, just to make the money, and because you're going to college, that is something that you're going to have to work a little bit harder. But that yes, we have a plan. I mean, we've kind of talked about this before, but I mean, it's not the stuff that I can't say on camera. But well, the macros are weird. It's 117 calories. Why is it so exact? I'm actually watching. I'm in the middle of the Anaka podcast right now that has Max Tuning in it that came up with these sour chips. I haven't quite got to the part where he talks about how he came up with these. We'll also talk about. I don't know if I can say it. Never mind. I'm not going to announce anything yet. I was going to announce. Okay, but not yet. Oh my gosh. I really don't even like sour stuff.
I like sour stuff.
I don't, except for those Sour Patch Kids we had yesterday.
They weren't even sour.
Oh, we gotta cut too. No, this man yesterday, Nolan, I was with Jim. He gets in the car and pulls out some Sour Patch Kids, and like goes to me and Aiden, and we start eating them. Bro, it's like somehow the sourness was gone. They were only sweet. Like when you suck on it or something, and all the sourness goes, and just the sweetness was like that. But the coating was still on the outside, so I don't know how it was.
I don't know.
You can blame your sister for that one. Ooh.
Damn.
So yeah, we're planning to train, like when we do our trainings at this gym, at the sanctuary where we train now, or where we work out now. I've talked to the owner and talked about my plans for once I get my certification and everything. It's like a 12-week thing. It's long and the book's thick. It's gonna be like a whole nother full class of school basically.
Yeah.
But it'll be fine because it's what I want to do, the things I like studying. Other than like school, I don't want.
And you can do it on your own time.
Yeah, but like at school, I don't want to be there.
No. And do it while you're at school.
I might.
Like, tell you to do your work and be like, I'm doing it.
Half the class I'm not doing anything anyway.
See, that's like one thing you think about, like school.
Yeah, this is what we're
like
talking about.
you could be, they'll get mad at you for working on your certain class, right? They're like tell you to do their work, but you're literally working toward a job instead of trying to solve y mx plus b or whatever. Don't even make sense. You never use it again. You're gonna forget by the time summer gets here.
I forget the next week. I forget after the test.
I forget after I leave the classroom.
I'm saying. We can talk about this. A lot of people I see on podcasts talk about college, like their viewpoint of college. But since we're trying to start everything now and we're still in high school, we can talk about like our high school view one thing instead of having a college view one thing. Like our high school view, like yes, high school's gonna be required for almost any job you have. You're gonna have to, or at least get a GED or something.
Yeah.
But it's bullshit. High school is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just everything about it. Like, I don't like the people there. I don't. If you're watching this and you go to my school, I don't like you. I don't like them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I appreciate the support though. You can keep supporting me, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been. No, go ahead.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, being a senior, one thing I've noticed is how much, like, I realized the younger kids are so immature, and I know we were like that, but it just pisses me off being at school listening to all these kids
and like,
talk about some stupid ass stuff.
Like, yes, we're immature, both of us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're immature, but like, when it comes to like real life things that you need to be mature about, we know. Like, not saying like we know what we're doing, but
yeah. And like,
we're not stupid. Like, I'm not gonna say the R word.
Oh.
We're not stupid.
And like, we don't do things like go out and party and all that stuff like other kids do. We
never.
Literally, our life is gym and school, and then we just hang out and do stuff like outside of school. But
and usually when we hang out, it's talking about future life plans or like this stuff like this. This is usually what we talk about the whole time. On the way to and from the gym, we talk about it. Like, we have a lot of stuff planned out. We're not gonna say anything, but right now we're thinking of names and logos. Not gonna go into depth.
They can give some ideas. Maybe someone will have a key idea.
So you have ideas, names, logos, anything. But yeah, so drop that in the comments if you want to drop that here. So this is something else I wanted to like get into. Like other people, because right now with all the plans that we have, we're gonna need a team of people. Right now it's me, Nolan, Aiden, Ethan. That's really all we have people wise right now. I mean, yes.
And Ethan doesn't really. I mean, yes, he counts, but you know, he's always gone to work. I mean, right now he's in like Denver or something.
No, that man has a job. Like he's a flight attendant. He has an actual job. We're in high school, so we have time for this. But I mean, yes, he's a part of it. He wants to be a part of it, but right now he can't because man he's an adult. He's 23 years old. He has a job. Not saying stuff like this isn't a job, but
yeah,
we can't do this yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's just not gonna say who. I know he watches the videos, likes my TikToks. Probably he shows the most love for everything that we do. You know who you are. I'm not gonna say names, but he might be someone that I want to be a part of all of this because of how much he supports it and the worth that.
No, sour.
And his work ethic on everything. I'll show you who I'm talking about.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I always see his stuff. I didn't know he sells over his store and stuff.
No, he asks questions on like Q&As, podcast topics. He likes every YouTube video.
He might need to join in.
That's what I'm saying. He comments on every YouTube video, and I know if we were ever selling like clothing with a brand or any brand stuff, he would be a part of it.
I know he puts in the work. As I always see in his story, like he puts in the work.
Yeah. And he works. That's the thing. He puts in work.
Like he's on the same level.
Yeah. And also, me and him were having a conversation the other day. I think he wants to start something too. But why make him
start by himself?
Start by himself with nobody, and plus.
And he'll still technically be someone who started all this because clearly we haven't gotten very far yet.
One, because we need more people, and I don't want him going off by himself. Like, yeah, gross. If he can do it, great for him. If he can do it by himself, great. But why not have him with us? I don't like mango stuff.
But yeah, that's why I don't really try it. I guess I'll try it. I got it.
We gotta try it at least. No, that's actually gas. I actually like that.
Better than this. This one's still my favorite. There goes this one, that one.
I'll put mango number 1, cotton candy 2, wild cherry 3. There's still more flavors. I just bought these right before the pod, so we had some of the
Where'd you go?
gas station by my house. The one like right outside of my neighborhood. I went there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kid, I think he'll be something for sure, and he can be a part of it. Because he said he wants to start up his he posts TikToks, but I told him to be more consistent, post 2-3 times a day. I know I don't even do that, but I'm gonna start. I need to start. So I told him to start doing stuff like that, and then we'll see about bringing him in. I think I kind of want to start something first before I bring anybody in, though.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I've talked to him about it. I want to make sure that I can trust him first. I can trust his work ethic and trust that he's not gonna like let anything out like that we're like, hey, we're gonna drop this, we're gonna announce this. I can trust that he's not gonna say anything before we do anything. So we've been talking to him a lot lately. Where are my glasses? These look cool for the pod.
Power glasses.
Power glasses. Keep wearing them. Time is it? 4:15. We've been going.
We can talk about a touchy subject.
Touchy.
Juicing.
Our parents watch this.
Mine don't.
Mine do.
Ignore this part.
Not yet. It has come to mind, but not yet. So you ever want to know, there's your answer for that. Also, that same person that we just talked about. Hold on, I have trouble eating. He commented on the video I posted last night. He said that your bulks like come like super clean.
Who's?
Yours.
Oh.
Which it is. Like we can talk about Nolan for a little bit.
I've got a little more chubbiness than I like, but
I mean that comes along with it. You don't really have a choice.
Unless you do it completely clean.
Yeah. Which is almost impossible.
Really, people who do like this kind of like who try to kind of bulk clean, but then sometimes they they eat a lot of cheap meals and stuff. Either just go all the way. This is how I see it. Go all the way clean, or do a dirty bulk. Just do one of the two, because both work really good. But you know,
I mean, dirty bulk is just more. It's not as good for your health.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Especially in high school, you know, it's hard.
I mean, especially when we're not at anything yet. We're just still beginner, newbie games almost. We're still just getting started. But hopefully this summer, like I said, we'll kick everything up as soon as we graduate. I know a lot of people are going to say, why don't you just start now? Why do you have to wait till you graduate? Because we don't have time or money right now. That's why.
Literally just got out of school, actually.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah. Where did these slides come from?
Never mind.
Oh, you got comfortable.
Yeah.
Man, kicked off his shoes.
It's hot in here. I want to take off.
Don't stink.
It's hot in here. I want to take off my jacket.
Yeah, I know.
But I need to wrap this for the pod, so I can't take it off yet. Did you see Vaughn Walker was with SIBO?
No.
We're working out together. So that means Alex Eubank is next.
Ethan said, how are y'all this bad? Talking about your anabolic window and how that's just
I forgot. That's what we had to talk about. The anabolic window.
I'm choking on the dust. Okay. Anabolic window. What is that? I'll let you say what is that? And what do people think it is?
Essentially, it means after you work out, you have like, I don't know how long they say, like a 30
It's like
minute,
30 minutes.
like a 30-minute window where you have to eat right after you work out to be able to actually get the nutrients to refuel your muscles.
No, they say
you
you have to get your protein in 30 minutes, but
that's clearly
that's
not
not
how
true.
it
As
works.
long as you have the protein in your system, you're gonna recover. I mean, yes, it might. I need to blow my nose.
Like, do you think these big influencers really work out, and then immediately they're like, all right, I gotta eat right now.
No, they have other things to do.
I mean, most of the time, I feel like they record all day, and then they eat as much as they can at night and in the morning before they're filming.
Yeah, I mean, that too, but also, like I said, your protein is already in you. And it might make you feel better if you eat directly after. Excuse me.
Wow.
We're good.
You got booties?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You got that on your side.
Yeah. No.
No, but you might feel better if you eat right after, but...
I usually do just because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always hungry.
It's definitely, you don't have to do that.
No, it's not a guarantee.
Your muscles aren't going to be like, oh no, I'm not going to grow, you didn't eat fast enough.
Yeah, but no, this is what I used to do, because that's what they told us in like 7th and 8th grade during football. Like, remember after camp? And did you ever go to the summer camps? They were like, you better go home and eat right now, you got 30 minutes.
No.
And then my dad would come pick me up when we'd go start doing other plays. I'm like, Dad, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I gotta eat.
That's because I used to stay with my grandma during the summer. Like, I'd stay with her for a couple of weeks, and she would take me and pick me up. And I'd run out and be like, Grandma, we gotta go eat right now. And we'd like rush to go get food, and I'd be like, Grandma.
It's like 31 minutes after?
They also teach you no type of good form.
No.
Like when you squat for the summer camp, your knees are like to your ears. They just make you go lower no matter what.
Like, all it would be like if you don't have good form when you're squatting, they just tell you to go lower.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's how I hurt my back. I don't know if anybody knows, but I have back problems, and that's how it happened. Because we were doing like this boot camp thing, and it was like fast paced, and they were like, just go get any squat rack. It doesn't matter what the weight is. We'll figure that out later. But they didn't give us time to change the weight. So I had on there more weight than I could do at the time. At the time, I think it was like 225.
Sheesh.
But
was that for high school or for?
I think it was freshman year of high school. Yeah. It was like 225 or something. They were just like, get lower, and it was like fast paced. Was like, y'all realize I can't do this weight for fast paced? I'm like, I can't now. Well, not fast, but I can do it now.
We were really strong at the 7th grade strength and conditioning.
Oh yeah. I think my
just seen me on the bench. I had 2.5s on. I was slinging weight. My max ended up being like 85, and I thought I was so cool. Well, because the coach was like asking everyone like what they hit. I was like 85.
Mine was 95. It was our last max in 8th grade was 95 pounds. I remember I was like,
yeah, I barely got it.
I had 25, and I was like, like, bro, why was that so heavy back then?
And then so he was like, oh, I'm bench 300.
Yeah, I think he was benching 300. In 7th grade.
Oh, 405.
TikToks are so funny. Me and they'll make fun of that all the time. Those TikToks are like
405.
like the dude has a thing. That's one of the corny TikToks that I actually like. Those ones are funny.
No, those ones are funny.
Those are actually one of the funny ones, but
We might have to make one.
let that dude do his own thing. I don't never know what to do with all the dust.
Look at all the dust.
Oh, more than I thought. Those glasses on, I can't see. What is that? There's paint. Hey, why you got paint on the
Probably need a
table?
table.
We'll put a cloth over it.
Yeah, a black cloth. Take down this freaking curtain we hanging over.
Put the curtain on there.
Mm-hmm. What time are we?
Huh? Yeah, how's
It's 4:23. What time we start?
Almost 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we're worried about time right now. But we said
We've done
like,
pretty good.
yeah, we said like 30, 45 minutes. But that's just because I don't want to edit an hour and a half long podcast, and 2, I know you don't want to just hear me and Nolan talk for 2 hours. I mean, if we have
Not
other
that
people,
interesting.
if we have other people on the pod, then yes. But we might have to get a new space for that.
Yeah, we barely fit with us. I can't
this
even move.
is barely big enough for the 2 of us, so we would have to figure something out during that time over there.
We could probably finish up by just talking about our workout today. Well, not yours, but
I'm not working out today.
we got chest day, baby. Gonna hop on the bench. Really trying to get my bench up. I don't really want to save my max right now. I'm probably exaggerating. It's not as bad as how I'm making it seem, but I don't want to say it yet. I'll probably make a video when I hit you know what, and then
There's a goal that he wants to get to.
yeah. It's not that bad, but it's definitely not where I want it to be.
I will say, only the top 1% of people can hit that weight in the whole world.
What weight? The one I'm going for?
That's a proven fact. Only 1% of people in the whole world can do it.
That actually worked out.
I think everyone knows what we're talking about.
No, not people that actually work, just the whole population.
I'm probably just gonna say
It's
I
top
think
one.
everyone knows what we're talking about. I'm trying to hit 225. I'm at like 210 right now, which isn't a lot compared to most people, but from where it came from, it is. Like when we first started at LA Fitness, I couldn't even bench a plate yet.
Yeah, we started with a plate.
I had no strength at all, and then it just started exploding. Like every workout, I could hit a new PR.
The most, I'm going to say, out of me, Aiden, and Nolan, the person who has progressed the most is Nolan, 100%. Like, strength-wise, just physique-wise, everything-wise, he has progressed 100%. Like I'm glad I brought you into the gym. Like, I'm glad that was something we did.
Yeah.
And now Aiden...
He's starting to
that's
moves.
For a little bit, nobody said anything. But right now, he's a start. I think he might take steroids, though. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Is that SARMs over there?
Because it came out of nowhere. Nolan's we've seen slowly progressing, and then now it's like at a peak. Like, okay, he's getting somewhere. Thinking he'll maybe plateau soon.
My strength is starting to plateau a little bit on bench. Like, I'm so used to being able to hit something new every time, and now I'm throwing on. I always try to throw on like 5 over, and I couldn't hit it, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
No, but Aiden's just now his physique starting looking better. He's getting bigger, getting stronger. And then, so I think Nolan will get to a peak here pretty soon, and he'll have to maybe go to a mini cut and see.
Yeah.
How he looks.
This is probably the last thing we want time for, but I was going to talk about is I'm probably going to need to cut soon. I'm at like 175 right now. I'm starting to get a little chubby, starting to put on a lot of fat. So I think I want to go to like maybe 185 and then do a mini cut for like during the summer and just kind of test it and learn how to do it. Maybe lean up just a little bit.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Learning it, you'll learn.
It'll be more as for a learning process than to actually cut.
So when you really cut, you'll know what to do, and also you can get a better look at yourself and see how much muscle you actually have.
I can see what to work on.
Yeah, you have a lot of body fat right now, and this is what happened to me after my surgery. I've dropped about 10-15 pounds since my surgery, and I'm lean right now, but like I don't look filled out anymore at all. Like you can see those arms, they look filled out and like. It's always there. You can't. Mine's just like it's nothing. That's part of the reason I'm wearing a hoodie too, and you'll see a hoodie on for the next long while.
Yeah.
Until it comes back and I start eating right again.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna cut for long. It'll just be a test thing.
You can go 4 to 6 weeks.
I'll probably just come back down to 175.
Yeah.
I just really want to kind of learn because I really think as a younger, being in high school and stuff, that's when you should just put on the mass. Maybe do a mini cut just for a couple weeks just to test it and learn, but that's the time to really.
No matter who you are, unless
you're really obese.
No, unless you're fat and you're starting to work out. No, don't. Well, obviously, lose that weight, see where you're at, figure out what you need to do from there. But if you're just skinny or you're an average person that's getting to the gym, put on as much muscle and mass as you possibly can. Especially if you're trying to look shredded eventually, if that's your goal. If that's not your goal, then just keep eating and keep getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think I had another question that was like, do I like strength or physique better, or something like that. I like strength better personally, but if we want to be any sort of influencer, it's gonna have to be physique.
I mean, you can do both. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize. It doesn't have to be two separate things. You can gain strength and get a better physique at the same time. It's not have to be two separate things. Of course, you're not going to be like powerlifters. They're going to be way stronger than you because that's all they train. But you can definitely increase your strength while gaining a better physique.
100%.
Especially on a bulk, that's when your strength's going to go way up.
I think it's been about a little over 30 minutes. Them two need to work out. We need to get into the gym. But yeah, that was podcast episode 1. Comment whatever like topics y'all want to see or
what's to improve on.
what's to improve on. Yeah, that a lot because I feel like we made a lot of mistakes so far. So whatever
Probably.
y'all. Yeah, I mean it's our first one. We've never done anything like this before. So if y'all want to see other stuff or anything we need to improve on, change anything, let us know. If you want us to get a hold of people, get different people on here. Try to get a hold of Sibo.
I'll just call him quick.
Yeah.
Alright, this is bonus clip, guys. I hope y'all like the podcast that we just filmed, but we ran into a few issues, so we can't really post for a few weeks. Everybody's chilling, we're all good, but we'll see y'all in a few weeks because we can't be posting.